Hey guys, welcome back to Gunpla Shopping in Japan. It's raining out here. I'm at the Kotobukiya store, and guess what I forgot to do? So yeah, like the real smart guy that I am, I forgot to turn on the microphone for the entire time that I was revisiting the Kotobukiya store. So just gonna voice it over here for you guys. So here's my dumb face going into the store. Most of the stuff in the store is gonna be pretty much the same as the time that I went before, earlier this year. But I just wanted to check it out to see what was new. All this downboard stuff here is pretty cool. Didn't really have anything too much new there, but I still wanted to look around. I even considered getting one of those like USB chargers, one of those USB downboard chargers there you can see, but they were unfortunately sold out of like all of them, so couldn't get one of those unfortunately. And they didn't have any cases that I could see for iPhone 7 either. So anyway, yep, that's pretty much just what I'm saying here. There's not much new stuff there. And then going around to the rest of the first floor, here's just some of that stuff. That's the whole Monster Hunter zone going on back there. We'll take a look at that's something I don't really know what that is. Some dragon statues, and those are really expensive. And more dragon statues. There's a whole load of dragon statues and stuff there. I don't really know too much about that. If that's all from Monster Hunter or something else. I don't really know, but couldn't really get a closer look because that couple was making out back there or something. And yeah, some more dragon stuff in Monster Hunter. That's the Hunter's Shop, as apparently it's called there behind me. There's probably some new stuff there, but I don't know. I don't follow that stuff closely enough to know what would be new or not new. Here's some new stuff though. These are some new figures from Final Fantasy. These, I think some of those are new, some of them are older. Again, Final Fantasy is something I don't really play, don't really follow too much. I know that a few of those are from the new one that just came out, but a few of those I recognize as being older characters. So they look like some pretty super nice, high quality figures, though, that's for sure. Back in the back corner, hiding here, is the Evangelion stuff, which is of more interest to me, but it's always too expensive. They had these new like keychains here. They're doing this whole thing with the Evangelion mashup with Shin Godzilla, which was recently released as well. So they had these like keychain things here, there, with the different Evangelion characters and different Godzilla monsters and stuff. Just the Kotobukiya Evangelion figures. Not figures, but Evangelion models on display. Really cool artwork there of like Asuka mashed up with Godzilla. That was also printed on a t-shirt you'll see in a minute. Just in case some people thought that maybe that's a figure, Kotobukiya put that little note there in English for the stupid tourists who come in there trying to buy some Evangelion figures, not knowing that it's a model. There's the t-shirts. Those t-shirts are cool, but they're really expensive, like 35 bucks or something like that, 40 bucks almost for those. These ones here especially, like the Nerve Godzilla ones, those are pretty awesome. But yeah, just too expensive. Some glasses cases. Really wanted one of those stickers as well, one of those Nerve stickers for my car, but that was also like $15 for one of those stickers. Some Kingdom Hearts stuff there. Some Dragon Quest stuff. 30th anniversary of Dragon Quest, apparently. So pretty much just in the Kotobukiya store, they have all the Japaneseiest of the Japanese stuff. Anything that's super popular in Japan, they basically have here. That's Splatoon, I think that's called, some game that is strangely popular there. I don't really know much about that. Some about Doraemon. Going around here, there's some Pokemon stuff. They have all this new Pokemon stuff there. At the bottom, you'll see using like some like old style artwork, kind of like sketch artwork. I don't know if it's old or if it's new, and then just like made to look old. But you can see they had it printed on some of these cups and these mugs there of Pikachu, like Pikachu in the forest and things like that. Some really cool artwork. Really like throwback to like Pokemon Red, Yellow, and Blue. Going upstairs, there is not really much on the second and third floor. Are pretty much stuff that I don't really care too much about. The second floor is just more different anime goods from the lesser known animes. The first floor is like all the most popular stuff. Second floor is like the second tier in terms of the popularity of things. But in the back corner there, of course, is the stuff, all the Studio Ghibli stuff. And so I wanted to check that out again as well. I'm a big Studio Ghibli fan and wanted to pick up something for my son here. Last time I got him a stuffed Totoro toy, stuffed animal like Totoro, kind of similar like the ones on the shelf there. A little bit different one though. So they have a whole bunch of stuff here. I did end up getting him a coin bank, like a tree spirit coin bank. You'll see it here in a moment. There's some really cool things here though. Like if you're a big fan of Studio Ghibli stuff, I found like I think the Kotobukiya store usually has the best stuff that I've seen. I don't know of any other like better store that would have more better Studio Ghibli stuff. Some other stores have some stuff, but the Kotobukiya store, from my experience, has had the most amount of different Studio Ghibli related goods. So there's all kinds of different stuff there. There's like wind up cars, or like the cars you pull back and then they go. There in the corner you can see is the like coin bank of the garden spirit or the tree spirit right there. It also glows in the dark. It's really cool actually. I posted a photo on my Instagram. You can check it out there. I skipped the third floor entirely because it's all like girl anime stuff and this stuff that's of zero interest to me and probably most of you. Went up to the fourth floor where they have the huge section of Star Wars stuff. There's a huge new toy of the new droid from Rogue One. A whole bunch of Rogue One stuff was there on display. And then just a whole bunch of just all the regular Star Wars stuff. Mostly just stuff that was the same from before. They didn't really have a whole lot of new stuff compared to when I was there in May. But they did, of course, have some new items there. All these like small little figures, kind of gashapon collectible kind of things there. Then they does also have these kind of headphones here, which are pretty cool, like Chewbacca themed ones and like Empire themed ones there. Some figures. I like the white C-3PO there, is pretty cool. Different stormtrooper figures, clone troopers, all of that. The big huge Darth Vader figure, and there's actually another large Darth Vader figure just around the corner. What was about to come out, Kylo Ren there as well. They have all kinds of Star Wars goods. I didn't even get all of it here on video, but they have more stuff there. So there's some of the model kits. There's the other very large Darth Vader. I don't know if that's the same same figure, same statue, and it's just in a different pose, or if it's a different one. I don't know enough about that to be able to tell you. But some of the smaller ships, things like that. Then some, I think these are Play Arts Kai figures there, if I remember correctly, or SH Figure Arts, I should say. Then, of course, the big display there of Darth Vader and all the stormtroopers. That's always really cool to see. Then they have their display case showing like some, sometimes some new products, like that stuff there. Other stuff is things that are just like custom builds by people. I don't know if they're by staff members or just by people who, I don't know, how somehow got their stuff displayed in there. I don't really know how that works, but they do have a cool display case there of some like painted and customized works there. Unfortunately, they were sold out of the black version of the Metal Gear Rex. Really cool red color scheme though there on that Type 48 frame arms kit. Some Godzilla stuff there. Again, Godzilla stuff seemed to be very popular. There was a lot of it around this time I saw, I think because of the recent release of Shin Godzilla. Godzilla stuff was kind of on a high there. They do have a whole bunch of other figures from other series. Obviously there's some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff there, some other stuff that I don't really know. I'm not too sure of Muv-Luv, I think there. There's some Metal Gear stuff, the Sahelanthropus, the smaller figures, a Venom Snake figure there, Major Kusanagi figure there from Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, I believe. Armored Core kits. A lot of people keep asking me if I'm ever going to review any Armored Core kits. I just don't really particularly care for the proportions and design of them. I don't know. Some other figures here. I think these are a lot of like other superheroes and like game characters and things like that. There's obviously a lot of Harley Quinn, a lot of other stuff, Aliens, Ghostbusters, Bruce Lee things, more Godzilla stuff there. So this section is all kind of like movie related, this stuff. Then on the other side, all Marvel related stuff was over there, figures and things, and then a whole bunch of different Marvel like little keychains and collectible stuff there. Iron Man mask, things like that. Here on this end, they have all of these MSG modeling support goods, little option parts and things like that. All of the frame arms stuff here. They have all the different frames, just the frames, different frame arms kits, the hangers, the hanger parts there. On the opposite side, there is all of the frame arms girls stuff, as well as the kind of those weapons there down at the bottom. I forget what those are called. Those are just the weapons. Those like realistic weapons, models of weapons. Can't really talk, but yeah, just some custom frame arms girls there on display. Again, I don't really know if those are just made by staff members or what. I would guess so. And then here, all of the MSG weapons and other option stuff. So it's mostly all weapons. I think there's some of them with just like beam effect parts and things like that. They do have some tools there. It's like a mix. It's mostly Tamiya, but then they do have some other like Mr. Hobby tools, which would be GSI. And then they do have some paint. It's not really the best place I would recommend to buy paint. Pretty much a lot of stores have paint, so I wouldn't really be too concerned about getting paint here. They do have some Zoids there you saw briefly. The Zoids section was really crowded. This is the two newest frame arms kits I was just pointing out there, and just mentioning that I really don't like the design of those. Basically, I think they look pretty stupid. And here I'm just talking about how I'm about to buy some stuff for the giveaway. And as you've seen, that giveaway is already done, so I bought some stuff there for the giveaway. That stuff is already given away at this point, so that isn't really anything new. So that's it for this video, guys. Sorry that I didn't have the original audio for that, but hopefully my voiceover did the trick. That's it.